Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Adam22's recent comment on Sneako's live stream. Let's get right into it. In the last few days, many of you have been asking me to give my thoughts on Adam22's comments on Sneako's live stream. On Sneako's live stream, Adam gave his views on Satan and explains why he has Baphomet tattooed on his hand. If you saw my last podcast episode, then you might have already heard me briefly give my opinion on this, but I decided to make a full detailed video breaking down exactly what Adam said, as it reveals exactly who Adam serves. In my podcast episode, I already said that I feel it's very telling that Adam22 feels the need to keep on trying to dismiss what I said about him in my video. It doesn't make sense that he's so defensive if he claims what I said was nonsense. After I exposed Adam for being a Masonic puppet, it seems that every appearance Adam makes on other people's platforms, he has to bring up the Freemason accusations and try to defend himself. Adam and Andrew Schultz both joked about it on Andrew's podcast.
Tell me about how you're in the Illuminati.
What?
Why is he in the Illuminati?
Because he's part of it.
Right.
He's part of the whole Clinton mafia. And
So,
break the whole thing down.
my pops.
Do you not know this?
You haven't heard about this? You don't subscribe to the Clips
Illuminati?
channel. So no. Anyway,
He is bona fide Illuminati.
yeah. My dad was kind of like a low-level Democratic operative, like helping people's campaign early on. In the early 90s.
Just helping out,
He was an alderman
Yeah.
in the city of Nashua, New Hampshire.
This is what it is.
Kind of like as low as you could really be on the local governance totem. But he was doing his thing. And he wanted to be mayor or something. He figured he could turn it into something. We have a real skeptic on our hands here. But we're lucky enough to serve on Bill Clinton's first election campaign, in New Hampshire. Helped him win New Hampshire. Probably realistically didn't play that role. In
Probably not. Probably
But,
not.
you know.
Probably had nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? His name is Grand Mason. Probably had nothing to do with it.
You're hearing about this for the first time? Somebody made a YouTube video about him in the Illuminati. It's a fun.
I thought it was just because your last name had Mason in it.
That probably is.
And Mason. Like, they're not even hiding it. They're audacious.
As you heard for yourself, Adam was on Andrew's platform talking about the Clinton connection and the fact that I called them out for being a Masonic puppet. You can see clearly that Adam was just trying to downplay his father's connections to Bill Clinton. Adam claims his father was a low-level politician without any power, but I find this hard to believe, as Adam himself already previously admitted to being close to the Clinton family, even hanging out at the Clintons' estate.
Wikipedia, it says that your father was really good friends with Bill Clinton.
He was.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
The whole thing. My dad was like a Democrat working on local campaigns and stuff at that time when I'm in like second grade. And so my dad's like helping him out and was like a part of the campaign. Like we would be going to Bill Clinton events and on the weekend when I was a kid and stuff.
Obviously, Adam's father was someone of importance who was well connected, allowing him to be in the same circles as the President of the United States. Some of you guys also told me that Adam mentioned the Illuminati and the Masons on Steve-O's platform as well. I couldn't find the clip, but if you guys do, please link it below. While Adam was on Sneako's channel, just like when he was on Andrew's channel, the Mason conversation was brought up. With his response, Adam22 pretty much makes it clear on who he truly serves.
How do you watch what he's done and say that he didn't sell his soul? How do you say that guy is not just a slave for the industry?
What did he do that sold his soul?
Working on Satan?
I mean,
Working on Satan?
there is no Satan. So it's like
even if you don't think that Satan's real or God is real,
it's like twerking on Dumbledore.
okay, but even if you don't think that Satan is real or God is real, isn't that the perfect representation of good and evil? God represents good, Satan represents evil. If you are pushing evil in people's faces, they start acting evil. That's why like kids are 14-year-olds like running around in the Bronx because of the music. They are promoting evil in the music.
I might be getting a little bit too deep here, but I don't really think that if you look at what Satan did in the Bible, I think the main gist of like why somebody might like me might want to have a satanic symbol on his hand.
The Satan symbol?
Well, so it's just a tattoo, but in reality, it's a Baphomet, which is satanic symbol, yeah. But it's because if you actually look at what Satan did in the Bible, it wasn't much besides saying like, hey, shit, I'm gonna do my own thing. Like Satan as a character, to me, is very American. I don't know.
So you're
As you heard for yourself, Sneako makes the great point that even if God and the devil aren't real, they're still perfect representations of good and evil. God represents good and the devil represents evil. So if a person chooses to represent or embrace Satan, whether they believe he exists or not, they're choosing to represent themselves as evil. In this clip, Adam states that he has satanic symbols tattooed on his hand because he likes what Satan represents. To me, this is Adam admitting that he worships the devil openly. He is saying that he chooses to get the tattoo because he likes what Satan represents. If this isn't an open as day confession, then I don't know what is. Adam is openly telling people he identifies as Satan, the father of sins and lies. The same Satan that deceived and manipulated the world into disobeying God's commands. He then goes on to say what Satan did in the Bible wasn't evil. Adam claims that all Satan did in the Bible was decide to do his own thing. To me, it clearly appears Adam is trying to paint Lucifer as the victim in the Bible, something that Satanists love to do. Satanists see Lucifer as the liberator. They think that he freed humanity from God's moral chains. It is not a coincidence that Adam is telling people he likes what Satan represents while showing signs of being a Satanist. Adam also claims that America is very Satan, something we already know, as the Masons created America. How can Adam deny being a Satanist while being covered in satanic tattoos, while publicly admitting he likes what Satan represents? Sneako was telling Adam how the music is manipulating people to do evil, and then Adam literally skips over that and starts praising Satan. In another part of the video, Adam once again is seen defending Satan.
If you see someone wearing a Satan shirt, or if you wonder why like a metal band would embrace Satan, it's because A, they don't believe in Christianity, so it's not like they're actually challenged by.
You can not be a Christian and also not be a Satanist.
But you cannot be a Christian and then embrace a symbol in the Bible. Basically, is like the whole Bible is based on smearing this guy, this fictional character, as a bad entity. And I don't really think it's true. I don't think that there's like that much about Satan in the Bible that was bad, right? I don't even know what.
Satan wasn't bad?
What did he do that was bad in the Bible? He just dipped out and said, I'm going to do my own thing.
And he created sin.
I mean, did he? I don't know.
He's the reason that hell exists.
Yeah, but I mean, what's wrong with hell?
You burn for eternity.
Do you really, though? Do we know anyone who's been to hell? It all seems like metaphors. It's kind of like, I don't know. Like, to me, that's why you'll see a metal band use satanic imagery. They don't believe in God, so they think that the whole thing's made up. It's like wearing a shirt it's like wearing a Darth Vader shirt. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the bad guy. It's fun to put the bad guy, but also don't think that Satan really seems objectively that bad.
As you heard for yourself, Adam claims that the reason rock bands who say they aren't Christian use satanic imagery is because they like what Satan represents, just like himself. Sneako again makes a good point, stating that if a person chooses not to be Christian, that doesn't mean that they have to be a Satanist. And Adam claims that even if you're not a Christian, you can still embrace Satan as a symbol. As you can see, over and over again, Adam makes it clear that he chooses to embrace Satan because he likes what Satan represents. He then goes on to say that the Bible is smearing the devil's name, making it appear evil, and that Adam doesn't think what is said about the devil is true. He even states, what did Satan really do that was evil in the Bible? With Sneako saying he created sin and is the reason many souls would meet a burning end. With Adam literally responding, what's wrong with hell? This is what I warn about often on this channel, people who are guiding others to a burning end. Just look at what Adam represents. He is telling you that he is embracing Satan while pushing satanic morals through his channel. Adam's message is do what thou wilt, the same message that Aleister Crowley pushed to his followers. Adam openly admitted to guiding his fans to a burning end, claiming that nothing is wrong with hell. These Masonic puppets are going the extra mile to push the agenda to their fans, and sadly most of them choose to ignore it. What this video showed is who Adam is morally as a person who embraces what the devil represents. In my opinion, Adam is a Masonic puppet who is pushing Masonic morals through his platform. He is a man who is willing to do anything for money, fame, and recognition. And this is exactly what Joe Budden exposed about Adam22 on his recent podcast episode. Recently, Adam22 was over at the Joe Budden podcast where Joe Budden brought up the fact that Adam chose to repost his Kevin Samuels interview after Kevin Samuels had passed. Joe states that the only reason Adam made this move was to capitalize off the situation for profit. Joe called Adam disgusting and, in my opinion, exposed Adam's true nature to the world. We already know Adam has no boundaries when it comes to making money, as he has even chosen to use his fiancée for his financial gain. In my opinion, Adam22 just keeps on exposing who he really is to the world, but sadly, his fans don't seem to care. The comments Adam made alone on Sneako's channel should be enough to keep people away from Adam and not let him manipulate them. I honestly pray that all those who choose to serve Lucifer change their minds and one day ask God for forgiveness. Sadly, these people are stuck in their ways and have convinced themselves that Lucifer is somehow the good one. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I just wanted to give a special shout out to the Truth Movement members. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to further support the channel, join the Truth Movement, or you can join me on Patreon where I drop exclusive videos monthly. The link would be in the description. Another way you can further support the channel is by checking out the Truthfist store and seeing if you find anything you like. Every purchase you make helps with the funding of Truth Records. The link to the Truthfist store is also in the description. Also, please leave a comment on your thoughts on this video and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of future videos. If you like this video, please leave a like as it helps other people find these videos. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram and follow me there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.